Hey everyone, welcome back to our 5-week bootcamp. In the last segment, we explored Java operators and expressions in theory. Now, it's time to put that knowledge to the test with a few examples. Let's get our hands dirty with Java code, and I'll show you how these operators work in practice. By the end of this session, you will be confident using Java powerful operators to perform calculations, comparisons, and more in your own code. We'll start by defining class named types of operator. Inside this class, we will understand how operators work. In this example, we have a and B and we performing basic math operations on them. We'll start with arithmetic operators. These are the basic math tools you will use in Java. Addition adds two numbers together. Subtraction subtract the second number from the first number. Multiplication multiplies two numbers. Division divides the first number by second number, giving an integer result. Modulus gives the remainder of the division. Notice that the division operator gives us an integer. Result for 15 by 4 is 3, not 3.75. Because Java truncates the decimal, the modulus operator gives the remainder when dividing. If you want a decimal result in division, we need to cast one of the numbers to a float or double. I'll show you that in shortly. Now let's print it. Here you can see all the results of some difference product. Next, let's look at the comparison operators. These operators help us compare two values and they always return true or false. Here we are checking difference between A and B, for instance. A double equals to B checks if A equals to B. A not equals to B checks if A is not equals to B. A greater than B checks if A is greater than B. A less than B checks if A is less than B. A greater than equals to B checks if A is greater than or equals to B. A less than equals to B checks if A is less than or equals to B. For example, A equals to will return false, while A greater than B will return true because 10 is greater than 5. Now let's print it. Here you can see as A is greater than B, it's true. Now let's talk about logical operators. These are your go-to tools when you want to combine multiple conditions. In this example, we combine two conditions using AND and OR operators. And both conditions must be true. OR operator true if at least one condition is true. Not operator reverse the condition. For n to be true, both conditions must be true, whereas for or, only one needs to be true. The not operator simply reverses the condition. Here, these logical operators are perfect when you are making decisions based on multiple factors, like whether a user is logging in their age is over 18. Alright, let's dive into assignment operator. These operators let us perform arithmetic operators and assign the result to a variable in one step. We will start with int x is equal to 10, so x is initially 10. X plus equals to 5, same as x equals to x plus 5. X minus equals to 3, same as x equals to x minus 3. X into equals to 2, same as x equals to x into 2. X divided by equals to 4, same as x equals to x divided by 4. So let's see the results and we'll talk about this. So here x1 is 6. How it became 6? Now we'll explain. So initially x value is 10. Here x becomes 10 plus 5, which is 15. Then we are subtracting x equals to x minus 3. So 15 minus 3, which is 12. Then we multiplied x equals to x into 2. 12 into 2, which is 24. Then we divided same as x equals to x by 4, which is 20 by 4, which is 6. So after all these operations, final value of x is 6. This is what gets printed when we run the program. The ternary operator. Now for the ternary operator, this is a cool shortcut for if-else statements. So here is the condition. If a greater than b, assign a to max, else assign b. So here it should print 12. Here you can see the result. As you can see, the ternary operator is a conscious alternative to if-else. It's awesome when you need to make a quick decision in a single line. It's like giving your code a shortcut without losing clarity. Clean and fast. Next, we have a unary operator, which are used to increment or decrement a value by 1. X plus plus post increment prints 10, then x becomes 11. Plus plus x pre-increment prints 12. The same way, post decrement prints 12, then x becomes 11. Minus minus x pre-increment prints 10. Here is the fun part. We see how the pre and post increment or decrement operators work. They modify the value of x, but they do it in different orders depending on where they are placed. Finally, let's talk about typecasting. This is a super helpful when you need to convert between data types. Here we cast to a float before performing division, so we get the decimal result 2.5 instead of an integer. Typecasting is your secret weapon for converting between two without causing errors. Just remember to cast carefully when necessary. So it should print 2.5 as we are using the float typecasting. Here in the start, we are not using any typecasting, so we can see only integer. And that's a wrap for today. You have now seen how to use operators and expressions in practice, and I hope you are feeling more confident with them. If you enjoyed this practical session and want to see more, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and of course, subscribe for more Java tutorials. Got a question? Drop them in comments below, and I'll get back to you. Until next time, happy coding.